Goreglore. Blood blazes.
There was a time before, a lost time, before the days of the beep of the supermarket tills and the swipe of MasterCards. And it was a golden age, a wondrous age, an age where men were men, swords were swords, and blood was blood. And blood rose, and flowed, and pooled, and clotted, and dried, and evaporated, and the skin was healed until the time of the next wounding. This was the age of Goreglore, of warriors, of good and of evil hordes to the east, and of the 3 mighty champions who came from the west to defeat them. There is a saga, a great tale to be told, and that spans many years, of Marrowtorn, son of Marrowhorn, Gribbly, son of Loin, and Legolam of the wooded area. 3 there stood, together and strong, against the billowing blackness, but blood must rise before it flows. So let us look at the beginnings of our heroes, when they were naught but young and untested in the flames of battle, even before they met.
I need a shag, and I know where I can get one.
Ah! I want a shag, so I will have one! Ah! Ah!
And 9 months later, there were sons.
Right, my son. You're going to learn the way of the warrior, like I did before you, like my father did before me, like all my fathers, some of my mothers, and one peculiar aunt. First, a trial through water.
Oh, yeah! Oh, come on! Come on, Tuft! You're coming with me! Yeah!
Right, you little bastard! You need to learn how to fend for yourself! First test, reflexes! Right, I'll give you a fucking another chance! We have got a fucking long way to go!
Child, you shall be called Legoland, and we spirits of nature and sprites of nature shall teach you how to live in this world, and move and breathe at one with things. Be still and listen, and we shall feel you and feed you and protect you, and you shall flourish. And now, on to scimitar skills. You hold the blade loose, feel its shape, know what it can do, what you can do, together, as one. It was sprung from nature, as were you, in a roundabout way. Bloody Randy Noldor. But that's another matter. On with your enrichment, Legoland.
And so the boys grew, each heir in his own way. And before long, ere reached the turning of manhood. They had to develop skills of survival quickly, both because of their father's rough treatment and the harshness of the realm. All this was heightened by patrols of goborks from the north, under dark command. Here we see the boys 5 years later. As yet, the 3 young barbarian warriors were strangers to each other, not having met, and thus strange, and unknown, and strange. It was one fateful day that their paths crossed, as they were all hunting gobork in the bleak hills. In accordance with their destinies, each man felt the awareness of power rising. First, Marrowtorn, then Legolam, then Gribbly. From that point, they respected each other as warriors, and they knew then that their common goal must be shared. It was to defeat the 3 local black chieftains, thanes of their respective Gobork clans. These were Oluk, who carried a spear, then Twack, who has time, lastly Vovshak, who collected chestnuts. These 3 villains had to be faced if the land were to be purged of menace, and the 3 heroes to advance beyond the borders to the greater realm to tackle the mightier threats beyond. But the Thanes were hard to get to beyond the cruel river. The 3 warriors journeyed there, each taking a separate route in order to scatter foe forces. These were nearly entirely Gobork, but amidst the ranks there lurked, with deadly frenzy, a small number of the terrible Raros. And so the battle approached. Each fight went on for weeks, each combatant giving no quarter and equally matched against the resistant opponents. Legoland was not used to the barbarity of the Gobok Thane. Gribbly had grown up with barbarity. Marathon had the perfect antidote to barbarity: cold saber blade. In the end, the Gobok chieftain's resolve failed, and the three warriors stood victorious. And so the Gobok clans of the immediate region were scattered, and the first of the tests of the three heroes' mettle was over. They had won. It was now time to look to the greater menace on the brooding, darkening shadows of the horizon. With blood risen, the three heroes journeyed on. I have been Magora, the seer. See you next time.
And now, some O'Hara chance interviewing.